Hello everyone, I am Songling Jiang. This is my Alibaba Summer of Code 2020 final report. The project name is to provide a separate tutorial for each Arthas command. I am the bearer of this project. This is my email. If you have any questions, please contact me through this email. And this is my GitHub. If you are interested in my GitHub, please follow me. Thanks. So, in the following part, I'm going to tell you who am I, what did I do, and my experience. In the first part, I'm going to make a self-introduction. I am Songling Jiang from Lanzhou University. I am a 2018 undergraduate majoring in computer science. I am the Alibaba Summer of Code 2020 Arthas community only successful applicant. I don't know whether you know Arthas. I will make an introduction first. Arthas is a Java diagnostic tool open source by Alibaba Midwell team. It is widely adopted and popular among the developers inside Alibaba. Arthas helps developers in troubleshooting issues in production environment for Java-based applicants without modifying code or restarting servers. So my project uses Catacombs and some front-end technologies. So Catacombs is an interactive learning and training platform for software engineers. It can use real-world environment to learn and test new technologies in the browser to help developers learn and master best practices. Catacombs can quickly provide a temporary environment and recycle it after use. Users can operate a complete set of environments through the browser terminal interface according to the design guidance steps and learn and practice step by step. So, during the project period, with my unremitting efforts, more than 23,000 lines of changes and nearly over 70 pull requests finally contributed to the new online tutorial of Arthas. This is my mentors. They are all Alibaba Cloud Senior Engineer and also Arthas developers. Then, in the second part, I'm going to tell you what did I do. And I will tell you the project requirements, design concepts, and my deliverables through the 2 months. There are two parts in the online tutorial, basic and advanced. Each tutorial is a little longer, and adding new content will cause a tutorial to get longer and longer. And this is the Arthas advanced tutorial. And you can see that there are 19 pages in this tutorial, so it is very long, and users tend to lose patience. It's hard to find what you need, and more users want to see the usage of a command directly. So consider move tutorial give repository to Arthas itself. The old Calcutta Scenarios tutorial Git repository was located at my mentor's GitHub accounts. And after reading Calcutta's official documentation, I added the calcutta.yaml and root in Arthas repository, where I specified the Calcutta tutorial is located. Then all tutorials have been migrated to tutorials/Calcutta directory in here. Then separate the tutorial. Provide a separate tutorial for each Arthas command. So refer to the command documentation. At the same time, the command and user cases in the original tutorial are integrated and classified, and a new version of Arthas tutorial is made. So you can see that all the commands are classified in the corresponding menu bar, and the structure of each command and case tutorial is as follows. You can see that in the first part it is the start demo part. Then you have to start Arthas boot. Then in the following part it will be the details on how to use each command. At the same time, the user case related to the command is integrated into the command tutorial. And you can see that there are user cases, and it is placed in a separate tutorial for users to query. Now you can see that there is a collection of the user cases. In addition, I have integrated some related special usages referring to the issues. And some additional cases have been produced. So the third part is to update the web page. The new online tutorials include Arthas Basics and Arthas Advanced from the old online tutorials, which are placed in the tutorial menu bar. Yeah, they are the old tutorials. And each related command tutorial is placed in the menu by its classification. I also place typical user cases, online tutorials in the user cases menu bar. Now you can see that. And finally, add links to the online tutorials for the official documents. So click on the commands, and this is my deliverables, and you can see there is a link to the online tutorial, and click on it. The online tutorial pages will be opened. This is the dashboard command online tutorial. You can see. So the second part is my design concepts. Well, the online tutorial can use real environments to learn and test new technology in browser, and help developers learn and master best practices. An online tutorial can quickly provide a complete set of temporary environment and recycle it after use. Users can operate the environment through the browser terminal interface according to the design guidance steps, and learn and practice step by step. It solves the user's trouble of too troublesome to set up own environment, not having supported environment to try Althas, and the poor operability of the documents, and the difficulty of hands-on practice. The design concepts can be concluded in 4 words. There are convenient, straightforward, easy, fast. So here is my deliverables. The new Althas online tutorials provide a very convenient way to learn. You just need to open the corresponding courses, and you can follow the course instructions and complete the learning step by step according to the design steps. First, visit the online tutorial. Here I'm going to talk about the HTML online tutorial. And you just can select the course you want to study from the menu bar. You can select any of the courses. The course instruction page will indicate the difficulty of the course and the time required to help you understand the basic information of the course. So you can see that the difficulty of this HTML command tutorial is master, and the estimated time is 10 to 20 minutes. And you can just click Start Scenario to start learning. First, you have to start an Althas demo. Here is a simple Spring Boot demo. So we are just waiting it to start. Now it has started. So we can access the web page to see how it goes. Here, now you can see that it works. So next, start Althas boot. In the new terminal 2, download Althas boot.jar and start with the java/jar command. So we are going to execute. You don't need to switch the terminals manually. The commands will be executed because I'm designed to do so. So select the first process, type 1, and you can see that it has started successfully. So we just continue. The OGML command can execute code dynamically. Use OGML --help to check the simple version of help, and you can invoke the state method by executing this command, and it will print hello OGML in the terminal 1, and you can see that it really displays hello OGML. So then find the class loader of the user control. You can see that here it displays class loader hash. Please write down your class loader hash here since it is dynamic. If you use -c, you have to manually type hashcode by -c hashcode. Yeah, this is -c command. But you can also specify with its name using --class loader class with class name, which is more convenient to use. In the old version, this command does not include class loader class. Then I made a change to making the tutorials more conveniently. So you can see that I added --class loader class for the jump, get static, chat, MC, redefine, and logger, also class loader, and SCSM command, so that it can be easily executed in the Arthas tutorial. So the value of --class loader class is a class name of class loader. It can only work when it matches a unique class loader instance. The purpose is to facilitate the input of general commands However, -c hashcode is dynamic, so we just use --class loader class in the following commands, so that it can be executed automatically. Then get static fields of static classes. Get the logger field of the user control classes. You can see that this is a logger field, and control the number of expansion layers of the return value with the -x parameter. You can see that the logger field is expanded in 2 layers. You can see 2 layers. So execute multi-line expressions. And the first is displaying Java home. And storing value 1. And the second value 2 is displaying the Java runtime environment. And you can see that it displays a Java home directory and the Java runtime environment. And more HTML expressions in Arthas usages can be found in the links follows. Then is a user case, change logger level. In this case, show how to dynamically modify the logger level. First, find the class loader of the user controller. Here. Then use OGML command to get the logger. Now it shows a logger. The users can know that user controller logger actually uses logback, because level equals no. The actual final level is from the root logger. It is no. And change the logger level of user controller. So get user controller as logger again. And you can see that it is already debugged. Now it is debugged, and it is the previously is no. And finally, change the global logger level of logback by getting the root logger. And you can modify the global logger level. You can see that first get the logger, get the root logger, and modify the global logger level with debug. Then I will stop telling the tutorials, and if you are interested, please find it out for yourself by visiting the following URL. Then it finishes this scenario, and you can run this scenario. Then I will show you user cases. It is HTTP API. Yes, start scenario. Then start Arthas demo. Here, the Arthas demo is no longer a Spring Boot. It is a very simple program that randomly generates integers, performs factorizations, and prints the results. If the generated random number is negative, an error message will be printed. Then start Arthas demo in the terminal 2. And type 1. The help command shows a simple description of corresponding Arthas commands. Then continue. And you can see here is an overview of the HTTP API. Then one-time command. So we are going to check the Arthas version number using this command, and it will be executed in terminal 3. And you can see here is the version, which is the same as version displays here. And here is a short description and analysis of the results displayed here. So continue. Here you can do the session interaction and also the web UI, and make watch mount output a map object and get class path of Java application. So you complete the scenario, and you can check out other commands randomly. This is the key map scenario course. And so I provide multiple languages. If you can understand Chinese, that's awesome. And you can do the Chinese course. Yeah. So that's all my deliverables. In the third part, I'm going to talk about my experience and feelings during the project. Alibaba Summer of Code has greatly trained my team cooperation and communication skills, broadened my vision, and I gained a lot through this project. The two mentors also gave me a lot of guiding opinions, making my project fruitful. So, students, if you have enough enthusiasm for open source, you are recommended to participate in the future Alibaba Summer Code activities. That's all. Thanks, and see you.